Streetwear is one of the most prevalent fashion styles worn in K-pop. Idols not only wear streetwear because it's cool and fashionable, but also because it's ideal for dancing and traveling. Streetwear is really the fashion of young people, and as idols are all primarily in their teens and 20s, it's the ideal style for them. The clothes accomplish everything the idols want in terms of image, while also being practical for their lifestyle. Supreme is, or at least used to be at the height of its popularity in 2017, the perfect streetwear fashion brand for K-pop. To understand why, you really need to know the art history behind the brand. Supreme was first established as a skateboard shop in New York in 1994. It primarily draws on an environment of skateboarding, hip-hop, and youth culture, and the brand has been a leader in the past decade's popular streetwear fashion movement. Items often include sportswear styles like hoodies, hats, and track pants, but Supreme branded clothes come with a luxury price tag. Supreme follows a popular trend in fashion of predominantly featuring the brand's name and logo, allowing the wearer to boast their own affluence to others. The basis of the Supreme brand is their classic red rectangle logo, featuring the word Supreme in white future bold oblique font. The design was based on, and arguably stolen, from the artwork of Barbara Kruger. Kruger's artwork heavily features white on red future bold oblique font, overlaying black and white photographs that make statements about cultural constructions of power, identity, and sexuality. She's one of the top feminist art icons of the 90s. The artist Shepard Fairey used Kruger's artwork as design inspiration for his Obey street art campaign, which he started almost by accident in 1989. Fairey eventually evolved Obey into being a giant art campaign that had no inherent meaning, but was only a recognizable image, one he put everywhere. If you don't know Obey, you probably know Fairey's art from this. Fairey's style of art has profound influence and power as a marketing tool, and it played an almost immeasurable role in the 2008 American presidential election. In 2001, Fairey launched Obey clothing as an extension of his artwork. Obey clothing, due to Fairey's marketable design, became massively popular, and was very much the precursor that paved the way for Supreme's success. Now, I'm a big fan of both Barbara Kruger and Shepard Fairey, and thus, on principle, kind of hate Supreme. But I'm going to put my personal feelings aside for the rest of this essay. In a sense, the Kruger-Fairey-Supreme connection is so fitting for K-pop. K-pop at its core attempts to showcase as many types of art as possible, all at once. Supreme itself is a combination of Kruger's conceptual art and color scheme, the iconic repeated imagery of Obey, and the luxury streetwear fashion movement. In addition to this, Supreme often collaborates with other fashion brands for special releases. It's hard to count how many types of art are represented in this one jacket. There's lots of criticism against the brand Supreme, due to people not understanding how a cotton t-shirt with a logo on it could be so popular. But Supreme, in reality, was expertly designed to be the most marketable fashion brand ever, kind of in the same way that K-pop was designed to be the most marketable music ever. And goddamn did it work. Supreme items are released in drops, where an extremely limited amount of items are sold online and in stores. Once the items are sold, it's impossible to buy them from the manufacturer. Supreme thrives on a culture of hype. It's economics 101. Supply is low, so demand is high. Supreme items are immensely popular and expensive, but only available for a very slim amount of time. The Supreme brand has a lot in common with K-pop and its sense of urgency in pop culture. And like K-pop, Supreme really represents the height of what modern-day innovative marketing can be. Every item that Supreme drops is immediately cool, just based on its existence. This is pretty much the ideal every single product on market hopes to one day reach. The Supreme brand is featured a lot in K-pop. Or maybe it's not featured that much, but because of Supreme's iconic design and text, it seems much more prevalent than other brands. Anyone watching a music video, even if you're not knowledgeable about high-end fashion, can immediately identify an item of Supreme clothing. This is not really true about a lot of other brands. When Supreme is shown in media, it traverses a fine line between what is product placement and what is fashion. This is perfect for K-pop, where both product placement and fashion are reoccurring and significant elements in the content. In Mamamoo's music video for Hip, there are several items of Supreme clothing, and their main dance scene takes place in this room. In case you didn't notice, that's white and red Futura bold font. The set design was likely based on all of these art installations by, you guessed it, Barbara Kruger. The circularity here is truly something to behold. You can't really discuss Supreme and K-pop without talking about NCT 127 and their 2017 release, Limitless. The whole EP, but particularly the performance video for the title track, used the style of Supreme as its underlying design and concept. The unique shade of red is heavily prevalent throughout the era's promotional content. The fashion of Limitless heavily features Supreme clothing items worn by the members, and much of the music of Limitless sounds in a kind of unexplainable way Supreme-esque? I mean, the freaking promotional posters are even done in Futura bold oblique font. They should have just named the damn album Supreme instead of Limitless. But at least they chose a synonym, right? NCT fans tend to be somewhat split over Limitless. Most liked the song, but found the styling to be a bit much. However, once you understand the Supreme connection, the design choices of Limitless make a lot more sense. Johnny is, in my opinion, the iconic member of NCT 127's Limitless era. Limitless was Johnny's debut in NCT, and he's really the perfect idol to emulate the style of Supreme. The basis of Johnny's celebrity image is that he's cool, slick, sexy, and most importantly, stylish, but in an effortless way, where it never seems like he's trying too hard. The brand Lululemon bases all their designs and marketing off the made-up character named Ocean, their ideal of a fit, educated, and affluent young woman. Ocean represents their ideal customer. She's who they make their products for. I think if Supreme were to come up with a similar character for their brand, it would basically be Johnny, a rich, famous, hot, young male celebrity who's still down to earth, but goes to Starbucks in the latest streetwear fashion. This graph shows the interest and Google search frequency of Supreme. You can see that Limitless, released in January of 2017, came out at the perfect time, right before both Supreme and NCT blew up in popularity later that year. Here's the teaser poster from Cherry Bomb, NCT 127's hit song that came out 5 months after Limitless. Can you spot the Supreme?